Hey everyone, welcome back. Panda back with you. And you know what? I'm going to talk about my new seat that I got today. Little review on the seat. It's an X-Pan. Has little suspension springs right here in the back, like little wires. I don't know how long these are going to last. They'll probably break before I know it. Has a nice reflector strip. And I'm going to tell you what, the seat was a pain in the ass to install using the standard like clamshell, I believe they call it, type of assembly piece right here. This is on my Zoom seat post. I had to fidget and bend the bars together to make it fit. It was a real pain in the butt. Now, that doesn't mean the seat's a bad seat, okay? Don't get me wrong, because you can install it, and it's a cheap seat, like 16 bucks. The seat does come stock, with this type of a, your standard type of assembly unit for your seat post. But yeah, just be warned, if you buy the seat, you're going to have to fight with those rail bars. Now, the seat is about 8 inches wide because, I've made it adamantly clear before. I do not like the big, 10.5-inch wide seats on the back. And of course, the standard distance from back here up to here, about 10. Yeah, this one's about 10 inches. I mean, the seat is comfortable. I'm not gonna tell you differently on that, but the whole seat unit here does have wobble to it as compared to my Bikeroo seat that I put over here on my other girl, the Rad Mini. This one doesn't have any wiggle room, but of course it won't. This is like almost a $40 seat compared to a $16 seat. So yeah, I'll give you guys a link to the seat in the comments, or not the comments, but the description. So, it's a cheap alternative if you guys are kind of like starting out. I think this seat will work okay for me. These springs back here, not really too much to talk about, but they definitely do work. Combined with the suspension seat post. And I had to really fight with my seat to get my seat adjusted up here because obviously I was fighting with the rails and making sure everything stayed in there. So yeah, it is kind of a pain in the butt. There are ways that you can, push those rails in. If you use the original piece that comes with the seat right here, and like just crank the nuts in on both sides and tighten it down, it will compress those rails in. That way you're not sitting there fighting with the seat for an hour and a half to get it adjusted how you want. So yeah, happy video. Got that nice big fat juicy motorcycle tire. It's gonna be showing up here in the next couple of days. I'll do a video on that. I'll do a separate video on what I discovered with the Tannis insert. It's been in my tire for 1 month. So we'll talk about that. The brakes are doing beautifully. Yes. I can't, I had problems with the brakes on this literally right out of the factory. And that's going to happen. I understand that. But that's for another conversation. I think there's some issues with quality assurance at the factory and whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys motorcycle tires will work on the bike. Your rims are 16 inches. Get the right kind of tire. 16 by 3 inch. They do sell them. They have different price ranges too, depending on what you want. So yeah, just pay attention to what you're doing when you do that. You're going to get a hellacious added layer of security. Combine that with you know, a decent tube, put some lubricant, or not, yeah, lubricant, puncture resistant type of fluid in your tube. Like I've said before, I use flat out. I use about 8 ounces per tire. I'm probably going to go ahead and pump in like another 4 ounces per tire because that stuff is the bomb. I'll tell you what. But all right, guys. Anyways, hope you guys are all keeping safe out there and having some good riding fun. But yeah, you know, I love the bike. I really do. I love the bike. I would not be riding a bike without power assist. So it's just really bringing back a lot of good vibes. You know, that kind of that sense of freedom, you know, back when I was able to ride, you know, not really have to worry about it. But so, yeah, enough of my rant, guys. I will see you on another video. I'll be doing one, as I said, showing what I discovered with the Tannis insert. Then I'll be going over another video with the actual motorcycle tire when it gets here in a couple of days. So, yep. Keep safe out there. See you soon.